You ever look up at the night sky and see something kind of weird? I'm not talking about a plane or a star. I mean a silent, bright light that's just moving with a purpose. It's one of those things that can totally stop you in your tracks. And, well, that's exactly what happened for a whole bunch of people across the American Southwest recently. Did you see that light? I mean, that was the question everywhere online, across neighborhoods, especially in places like Arizona. People were seeing this brilliant, expanding light painting this totally otherworldly arc across the twilight sky, leaving this glowing trail behind it. It was beautiful, for sure. A little mysterious. And yeah, for a minute there, it was a genuine UFO. So, what was going on? Was it some kind of astronomical event? A secret military test? The answer is actually something that's becoming way more common, but honestly, it's no less spectacular. So let's get into it. All right, so first up, a strange light. Let's put a name to this beautiful celestial visitor, shall we? Okay, so the big reveal. This strange light, it wasn't from another world. It was from our world, on its way out. What everyone was actually seeing was a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. The launch was timed just perfectly, so as it climbed high above the Earth, it caught the last rays of sunlight and bam, you get that incredible light show. So, Section 2, Mission Unpacked. We know what it was, but now let's get into the specifics. What was this rocket actually doing, and where was it headed? This mission was called Starlink 1120. Its whole job was to deploy 28 new satellites for the Starlink internet constellation. Now, here's where the magic really comes in. It launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California right around 7 p.m., just after sunset. And because it flew on a southeasterly path, it hit that sweet spot in the atmosphere to be perfectly lit up by the sun for everyone looking up from the ground. It's all about timing and trajectory. And man, what a journey for this thing. It roars to life, climbs up, and then, way high above the atmosphere, the main booster separates. The second stage keeps going to orbit, but the first stage, the big part, it does this incredible ballet of controlled burns to come all the way back down and land perfectly on a drone ship waiting out in the Pacific. And that drone ship has the best name, Of Course I Still Love You. A little over an hour after launch, the satellites are deployed, mission complete. Just wild. All right, Section 3, the veteran booster. You know, landing a rocket is already mind-blowing, but what's really revolutionary about this mission is the rocket itself. This is where the story gets really good. Okay, look at this number, 28. Now, you're probably thinking, yeah, that's how many satellites it was carrying, and you're right, but that's not its real significance. That's not the impressive part. This was the 28th flight for this one single rocket booster. That's right, the piece of hardware that did all the heavy lifting, a booster named B-1063, has been to space and back 28 times. Think about that. It's not a disposable piece of tech anymore. It's more like a commercial airplane, just logging flight after flight after flight. And here's why that is such a huge deal. That first stage booster, that's the most expensive part of the rocket by a long shot. So by making it land itself so it can be flown again and again, SpaceX completely changes the economics of spaceflight. It's the absolute key to making getting to space cheaper and, like we're about to see, way, way more frequent. I mean, this just shows you how reliable these veteran boosters have become. B-1063 isn't just some Starlink workhorse. Just look at its resume. This thing launched NASA's DART mission, the one that smashed into an asteroid on purpose. It launched a critical ocean monitoring satellite, secret NROL payloads for national security. Oh, and on top of all that, 19 different Starlink missions. This isn't just a rocket. It's a piece of living history. Okay, so now for Section 4, the rocket assembly line. Let's zoom out a bit, because as incredible as this one booster is, it's just one piece of a much, much bigger picture. The scale of SpaceX's whole operation is just staggering. Let's play that number game again. Here's the next one, 16. What do you think this one represents? That was one of 16 SpaceX orbital launches just in the month of September 2025. 16. That is more than one launch every 2 days. It actually ties the company's own record for the most launches in a single month. Incredible.
You ready for the next one? Because it gets even bigger. 124.
That's the total number of Falcon 9 launches in 2025, just up to September 28th, 124 times. The pace is absolutely relentless. It's turned getting to space from this super rare event into a steady, reliable production line. And this chart just really drives that point home. I mean, look at it. You've got September and May tied at 16 launches each. June is right behind them with 15. This isn't some fluke or a one-time push to break a record. This is the new normal. It's just sustained, relentless access to orbit month after month after month. So, what this all boils down to is a complete paradigm shift. I mean, think about it. Just a few decades ago, a single rocket launch was this monumental, nation-stopping event. Everybody gathered around the TV. Now? Now it's becoming routine. It's like the background hum of a new industrial revolution that's happening just above our heads. And that brings us to a final, pretty big question. That strange, beautiful light in the sky, that was just one of more than 100 launches this year alone. It's not a rare spectacle anymore. It's a sign that a new highway is being paved into space. And as that space traffic becomes as common as airplanes in our sky, you just have to wonder what new future is taking shape right now in the sky above us.